guys? Today, 9:30 in the morning, Dallas, Texas, and we're driving to go train with, you know, it is what it is, a multi-millionaire. Did he start as a millionaire? No. We're gonna find out more about his story next. But what I wanna know, just like you guys, how can I be a millionaire? You know, I'm not there yet. I've come very close, but I'll tell you what, business when you're an entrepreneur can go up and down just like this. So let's see if this multi-millionaire, ex-bodybuilder, leader, philanthropist, let's see if he's had ups and downs. Let's see what it took for him to go from nothing, building something with zero revenue coming in, to $50 million a year. I want to know. Do you guys want to know? Well, let's find out. Freak hoes. Bounce your ass and let your knees touch your elbows. Oh, there's TJ calling. Oh. What's up, boss?
Yo, buddy, what are you doing?
We're sitting here in the car listening to some jams.
Damn, dude. I'm like, Poston time would normally get me there around 10:10. You're early. What the hell, bro?
I decided to be extra early since we're on video.
Oh, fuck. Okay, I'll be there in 5 minutes. Good to see you, man. Who?
It's you to step up your shoe game. Don't lie.
Well, you know what? I gotta admit, TJ Hamilton dropped these off at my house. I wish I could lay claim to that. No. But you typically drive me to step up my shoe game.
Shit. Hold on, what up?
What you doing?
About to work out with TJ.
What's up, man? How are you?
Yeah.
I didn't know you had surgery, and then I saw your video this morning.
We're doing a little.
Yeah, no, I feel okay. I mean, I have this thing in my neck. You see that?
Holy moly! This is cherry cola. This is what we wanted to try, right?
It's dude. See the ProSupps style. So we start this video with an obvious red and black theme. Red and black. Look, he's all red and black.
That's all I have is
I'm
red
gray
and black.
Gray and
all
red.
I have is red and black.
But still, you can tell the ProSupps colors. And like, we didn't do this on purpose.
Oh my God! For the record, this is the first time I've tried a production sample. This one's cherry cola. So I get the first batches of everything that comes out, and this was sent to me overnight.
Why do you get the first batch?
I can't figure it out. I don't know why. I think they think I'm special or something. Try that, bro. So clear, no color. This is cherry cola. How good is that?
Oh Lord!
And I'm biased, of course.
That tastes like a cherry cola Slurpee. When the kids get the Slurpee.
That's it.
Well, we're just talking about how, you know, I did write down a whole bunch of questions to interview you, but it's like you wear a lot of guys like me where we want to be, because you have a lot in common with the general lifter. That's why a lot of people relate to you.
Yeah. Well, it's kind of where I started. I didn't start in sports nutrition. I started loving fitness and loving working out. And then when I realized I could kind of make a career out of getting into sports nutrition, that's kind of, you know, when you follow, and we've talked about this, when you follow your passion, no matter what that passion is, you will be successful.
Well, was your passion at one time kind of a joke to other people?
Oh, it still is. I mean, it still is. When people, I mean, when I say joke, when people,
you were, you know, when I say just, you were in supplement sales.
Yeah. Yep.
You lifted weights.
Yeah.
How many days a week?
I still do 7 days a week. I still am in the gym 7 days a week.
And back then, that kind of was not your typical career.
Definitely not. Like I said, people almost, when you tell people what you do, they're like,
you weren't a doctor. You weren't a lawyer. You weren't, you know.
No. I went to school to be a doctor.
You weren't in real estate then.
No.
But
now, thank goodness, because I've been able to make a living.
You do real estate for fun.
For sure. Yeah, I did do that for fun. GNC put us in a 40-store test. And we didn't know how we were gonna do. We were 6 months into our business. We had a couple of products out. They put us into a 40-store test. The test is supposed to run about 8 to 12 weeks. They called us at about 6 weeks, and they said, hey, can you and Brian, or I, as we know, we call him, can you and I fly up to Pittsburgh and sit down with us? I was thinking, oh crap, man, they're gonna throw us out. I'm sitting in front of 12 of their executives, this big long table. I'm thinking, man, this ain't, something ain't right about this. 5 minutes into it, they said, TJ, we don't know how to tell you this, but we've never seen a brand fly off the end cap in such a short period of time. We want to take you not to, so they have a rollout schedule. So they're going to go from 40 stores to 100 to 200. They said, we want to take you to 1,200 stores. So from 40 to 1,200, that meeting was about 45 minutes. Ike and I were literally doing backflips into the parking lot saying, hey, we finally made it.
Remember, you know, your dreams, your goals. I mean, a lot of people watching this, they're like 18 to 26 probably.
Yeah, sure.
So during that era, do you remember like your goals?
Man, you know,
your mindset.
At that age, I was just more trying to find myself first. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know that it's really hard. You know, some people, like when they're kids, have an idea exactly what they want to be. I think for me, I'm still kind of trying to feel my way out.
Straight up.
Yep.
Do you feel like you're different? Because you're different than all other guys your age. Do you feel like you're different than everyone back then?
You know what I felt like? I felt like I had something, I was gifted with something special. I felt like I was always able to kind of steer my way through conflict and challenge. I never felt like anything could keep me down. Like, cause I was hit with a bunch of different things, man.
And I just work ethic too.
That has never, I've been working since I was 6 years old. I opened up a lemonade stand when I was 6 years old, right out in front of my house. I paid kids a nickel an hour to work for. That's been my life, man. That's been my life. I've done that since day one. I just love it, man. I love growing businesses. That's me.
That's what's crazy. He's still paying me a nickel to sell lemonade BCAAs. Damn, TJ! 47 years old.
Man. Strong. Yeah, hang with these young guys. Hey, bro. Maybe heavy, but you're looking big.
Who inspires you now? You know, if you have to, I know sometimes people ask me this, like, it means a lot to me. When someone asks me, like, who inspires me right now, I don't just immediately answer because it sometimes changes, like, week to week.
Yeah, for sure.
It might be different tomorrow because you might find an inspiration. Like, who inspires you?
That sounds so corny, man, but I swear it's true. I've never been a Starstruck guy. I've never been a guy that's like, oh, you know, like some of the people, oh, The Rock inspires me, something like that. You know, I know a lot of people follow other people for inspiration. And so for me, it sounds corny, man, but people that inspire me are people that are still kind of nowhere. But when I hear their stories about how they've overcome, that makes me push even farther.
Like, I have a hard time myself with letting people go. You know, especially when they're good people. Even when they're, you know, not good people, it's still tough for me to, because I care. Like, sure. How hard is that to, I mean, in the supplement industry,
turnover is high, man. Yeah. So, you know, I think the challenge is I even look at, there's some people that have stolen from me, some people that have done some pretty bad things. I carry my same perspective on life into how I manage my business. I really believe that if somebody does something bad on me, it's because they got some other issues they're trying to struggle with. I don't take it personally, believe it or not, but as it comes to hiring and firing, it's tough, man. There's no, when I've had to let people go, I think I always try to communicate it that it's, you know, it's best for both of us to separate, because the relationship's only as good as the two parties that participate. You know, I think humans are humans, man. I think even if you're a CFO and you're making more money than the guy that's, you know, packing boxes, that guy or girl at the CFO position can have all kinds of problems. So it's like, it's hard to look I try to kind of remove the personal aspects, because if you let that influence your decision, man, you're hurting the rest of the team.
Successful, you have 6 kids, are married, successful company, but is there still things that just get on you and you have to check yourself, like, all right, don't let this negativity, because you dislike it so much, you have to,
dude, 100%, I mean,
like, I'll give you an example, for
tell me.
me, I'm so involved in social media, I get really, when I see someone that's fake on social media that I know in real person, I'm like, they're not like that. They're fake being nice, or like fakeness. I have to almost like remind myself, hey, don't worry about them.
Yeah, right.
I'll find myself dwelling on people who are fake, and I start to hate them. I'm being honest here, and I have to remind myself, like, dude, that's not a good person. Like,
yeah. So you know what I will say in a similar analogy, because I'm not big in social media. When I look at other brands that I feel are taking shortcuts to try to gain market share, whether they're putting illegal stuff in their products to get an effect out of people, which are dangerous to people. Consumers don't know it, but they're taking these products and wow, that's stronger than so-and-so, and I'm thinking, man, that is one of those elements where I say, man, I really, it angers me.
And I agree with you.
Yeah.
I've seen him.
Oh, you've seen me get it.
I've seen him see other brands that are like copying his product, copying his image, and he'll get on a little tangent. But I mean, a couple hours later, he's got a big business meeting with China, so I mean, he's got to.
I have to be able to shift gears.
Yeah,
that's the key thing, and then you hit the nail on the head, man. You can't dwell on that stuff. I've always used the expression that are competitive, for sure. If I wasn't feeling that way, we all got a problem. Because if I wasn't the guy that was as competitive as I am, I think we pull our team along with that competitive spirit, right?
Any more tats?
No.
No more tats?
Well, if I go to New Zealand without my wife knowing and get another tat, I'll probably do it. Nikki, hopefully you're not watching that.
How do you go to New Zealand without your wife knowing?
Yeah, I
could do it.
It's funny, man. Sometimes I'll talk to her and I'll be like in London. And she'll be like, where are you at again? She said, I thought you were in Germany. I said, no, I'm in London.
You competed?
Yeah.
How many years?
About 5 years.
5 years.
Pretty consistently too. We did the big shows.
Like top 5?
No.
Nationals?
Nationals, no. I mean, I won all my regional. That's what gave me some hope that I could go to nationals and USA's.
But
oh man,
we're rewinding to the 90s, right?
Yeah, about 2005, 2004, 2005, 2006.
Bodybuilding was much more competitive back then.
Yeah.
There's not as many He had.
There were 39 guys in my class.
39. Now you have like 5, 6 guys in a class.
Yeah. It was definitely more competitive, and I think there were definitely fewer pro cards given out. So there were only there were 3 opportunities to get a pro card: Nationals, North Americans, and USA's. And each one of them had really had to kick some ass to get.
But I mean, 5 years bodybuilding, he was at the national level.
Yeah.
A lot of these guys turning pro bodybuilding, they've spent 10, 15 years.
Yeah.
He'd only spent 5.
Yeah, I actually got qualified. I got qualified after my second show.
You have a Rolls Royce, I can't even say it, Rolls Royce Ray.
Yeah.
I've seen it.
Yeah.
Custom, blacked out.
Yeah, I did. I murdered that thing out.
If you guys don't know what the Rolls Royce is, $400,000 car.
Yeah.
Brand new, $400,000 modifications to it.
It took me 20 years of dreaming about that car. Yeah. Like I used to go to a restaurant, I still go to the same restaurant, we've gone there a bunch of times.
Naked Sands.
I love that restaurant. And we would go there and I would see one almost every Saturday night. And sometimes I'd tell my wife, I said, babe, don't pull the car up, I just want to stare at this car. I fell in love with it.
And you probably watch some yuppie in a suit.
Of course. And then I come in with a stripped off tank top and cut off shorts. And
that's what I'm talking about. So
this is the style that will never go away. It is timeless.
I've seen it.
Timeless.
First class on the way to Australia, he's wearing this. Everyone else, you know, there's guys in a suit.
Nah, forget it.
So I'll say this for him. He's not trying to impress anybody. Like when he got a Rolls Royce, that was for him. Yeah. He never drives it. So
it's my date night car.
If he wanted to impress people, he would have drove it up here today. He drove his like what 2005,
2006 H2, 130,000 miles.
12-year-old car.
Yeah. Shaker cups littering the backseat. Yeah.
You can learn a lot from this guy.
Most powerful message you can send as a leader and as a CEO is that you are human, you know? I mean, just because I've been able to build a business and I happen to be at the top seat of the pyramid, you know, it doesn't mean that I'm not human. It doesn't mean that I don't make the same mistakes that you do every single day, you know? I think
that Hide power potion has been going. We've been going for like an hour and a half.
What I used to do in real estate, you know, fighting for myself and trying to get deals done in real estate, I've been through some tough stuff, and so I've kind of just matured. And it isn't about, you know, now, yeah, I have a nice car, I have a nice house, but they're paid for. You know, I wouldn't be doing that stuff. To me, you know, I guess that you just grow up and you kind of, you know, you learn what's most important. And for me, I don't like the extra stress of having things I can't pay for. You know what I mean? Like, it's not, to me, it's not worth it. It's it affects the rest of your life. You know what I mean? Like when you're stressed because you're trying to, you know, keep all these balls in the air with all these things that you go out and buy, it affects, you know, other aspects of your life. And for me, I don't want that distraction. You know?
Yeah. No, you've always been a humble person, especially with your money. You know, like it seems that way. And that's, I admire that a lot about people. You know, people that are flashy, taking pictures of their Louis Vuitton and all this stuff. And you know, I know, you guys don't know this, but he has all that. But he doesn't sit there and take pictures of it and tell you guys, hey, look at me, I'm successful because I have a Louis Vuitton bag and I have a Louis Vuitton wallet and I have a Rolls Royce. You won't see any picture of that because that is not gonna be the sign of success.
Yeah, I mean,
the sign of success for you, sorry to cut you off.
Yeah, no.
I mean, I see 6 kids. I see, you know, a wife that is very happy and taken care of. You know, you seem to have built a lifestyle for your family to have no worries. They just work on themselves, work on their hustle, work on their school. Dad's got the rest.
Yeah, exactly. And I think, you know, it comes with time. Like I said, when I was in my 20s, I figured out I could always justify a way to go spend money. I could always justify, oh, I can make this car payment. Oh yeah, you know, I really can't afford that, but you know, I'll just put it on a credit card. You know, I mean, we all go through that, right? And I think now, especially where I'm at in my career, you know, I look at, you know, my family and my accomplishments being a dad and a husband and a leader to the brand as being my priorities, and the other things kind of are distractions. And like you, when I see these people on Instagram continually cramming, you know, these crazy possessions down people's throats, it's almost like, man, especially the leaders of companies doing it, I almost think, man, what are the people that are working for you think? Like, I think that sometimes. I'm like, man, there's a guy that probably works for that individual that has a hard time making ends meet, and here's this guy, this owner of this company, flashing all this stuff that he's going out there buying. I'm like, man, that's just the wrong message to send.
Yeah. You could influence someone the wrong way, and they only have like $5,000 in a bank account, and they go buy a $2,000 Louis Vuitton bag because they think
oh,
they're going to be cool like you.
Right, exactly.
And really, they just wiped out half their bank account.
Exactly.
So,
yeah.
The materialistic things.
Yeah.
So I got 2 last questions for you. Scariest moment for ProSupps, for yourself, and the most exciting moment for 2018.
Okay, so the scariest moment, I would say I wouldn't call it scary. I would say it was the most pivotal moment for ProSupps was when I sought out a private equity partner. When I sought out the need for bringing in somebody to partner with me to grow the business. Sometimes I compared it to dating. You know, when you've got 10 private equity firms that are interested in investing in you. You only have, unlike when you meet a girl at a bar or at a restaurant or something like that, you can date her for a couple years before you get married. Yeah. Private equity don't work like that. Yeah. Like you have 60 days to figure out, okay, look, you're my partner.
With the girlfriend, you can kind of test her out.
You can test her out, exactly.
See how she is.
Yeah, take her home to mom, see if mom likes her, see if how does she cook, all those fun things.
You can't test that out with a private equity.
Is she a swole mate? Yeah. With private equity, you don't have that kind of flexibility, so you have to decide fairly quickly. And I had to choose. I remember it was down to 2 people from 10. I cut it down to 2 people and 2 groups, I should say. And
it's a huge decision.
Yeah, just from 10 to 2 is huge. And then I said, okay, man, they were both different. It's like dating, right?
We're talking about a lot of money here.
A lot of money.
This is a lot of money.
$55 million type of transaction. It was a lot of money, you know, and
a lot of negotiations.
Yeah, and a lot of people affected. Not just me. I mean, being the primary owner of the business, but my employees. A lot of people don't know this.
Yeah,
most of my starting staff, most of my team, the core guys that were involved in growing the business, all have equity in the business. So I was making that decision for everybody, right? So it was super important that I make the right one, and I did. I made the right. Thank God, I made the right decision. They've been at North Castle Partners. They used to own EAS. They currently own Jenny Craig. Great partners, just great people, and that's the key.
I met them. Great people.
You did.
So you got through this pivotal moment.
Yep.
You made the right decision. So, and that decision might impact
for
2018,
without a doubt.
So
so I would say that decision enabled me to expand my reach on innovation.
There's got to be so many things you're excited about, because I know.
I've told you about some.
If you could pick one or 2, what do you?
I would say China is really exciting. China's exciting. Not because I like going there and eating those crazy things that they eat, but that's not so exciting.
It is a business trip. It's fun.
It is. Our partners there are beautiful. They're awesome people, and we have a good time. But it's the opportunity there is massive. I mean, when you can go to a city that has 30 million people, like one city, 30 million.
China could help you go from 60 million this year to what next year?
So we have
China.
We have it pegged to do 10 million in China just this year, 2018. Yeah, just in China alone. Amazon's another opportunity, and then our recent launch of High Power Potion, which I think has got unlimited potential.
Yeah,
I mean, it really has.
Which could take you from 70 to what?
That piece of business, I could tell you, there's a competitor of ours that for a lot of reasons, will remain nameless.
Yeah.
They do, just with our domestic U.S. distributor, they're doing $25 million a year.
So it could take you to 70.
Yeah, if I can match
it,
we could get there pretty quick, and in a real great way. So a lot of things on the plate for 2018. It'll be a big part of it, man.
Exciting stuff.
Yeah.
Well, I'm happy to be a part of it, and anything I can do to help. I mean, that's always my goal. It's what I can do to help continue to build the business.
Yeah.
And honestly, right now, I kind of feel like there's so many big things going on. It's kind of like, I'm a little lost. Like not in a bad way.
How do you fit
in? Not in a bad way.
Yeah,
I'm trying when I first started ProSupps, I had an agenda. Everything was growing. We were a medium-sized supplement company.
Yeah.
And now this guy's got so many crazy. Those are just 2 things he talked about.
Yeah.
China. There's more country. There's also the Middle East. There's India.
Dubai. We're about to roll into 100.
There's bigger shows and expos that he's going to be investing and taking a part in. There's, all the new BCA. There's the new cookie. There's a new functional food element that you just started last year. So there's going to be more bars, more.
And as you know, anybody that knows me knows that when I get going on something, I'm merciless. Like I go and I go and I go and I push and you know, my team loves me 95% of the time and probably doesn't love me the other 5%, but we succeed and we keep pushing until we succeed, and it's gonna be a good year. Yeah, I'm just gonna drag you along everywhere I go, and then you'll feel more part of it. And it wouldn't be happening if it weren't for you guys.
As long as I can eat.
Yeah.
Because this year was tough. I lost. I didn't lose weight. I stayed in shape all year. I was great, but
you did.
You know, I have a new agenda.
Yeah.
I have a new ProSupps is building my business also online and all my platforms. All my top priority. Classic physique is right underneath those, but you got to juggle them all.
You do.
I'm just trying to be like you, bro.
I'm blessed, man. I'm thankful that that I'm able to do what I can do, because hopefully a lot of people will see that, you know, when you put your mind to something and you put your heart into something, you pour everything that you've got into something, you can make it happen. And I believe that. I believe anybody can do it. I mean, I'm one guy, but I believe that, you know, if everybody puts their mind into what they really have a passion for, they'll succeed. You're not going to succeed at first. Sometimes you get kicked in the knee and you fall down, and you know, you're going to have to wait, and it doesn't happen overnight. But if you stay the course and you stay hungry, and if you pour everything you got into what you love, and I underline that 10 times, what you love, because you can be really unsuccessful trying to chase something if it's not your passion, you know. But if you pour your heart and your soul into something you truly love, you will succeed 100%.
Words to remember. I agree with all that. Well, thanks for doing this. Appreciate you taking the time.
Yeah.
You know, I know you're busy.
I'll see you in LA.
Yeah.
We'll probably be on the same flight.
I'll see you next week.
Yeah.
We'll see all you guys next week in LA.
Thanks for everything.
Don't forget to hit like and subscribe. You guys can follow TJ. We'll put his Instagram.
I need the followers, so all the help I can get.
Any business question, this guy
hit
actually
me
answers.
up. I do
see
answer.
a lot of CEOs answering followers and stuff. This guy does.
I do. I love it. I love it. Peace.
Later, guys.